Mhm.
What's up?
Hey y'all,
What's up? What's happening? What's happening?
we are back for another live episode of I Feel Like. This is episode 8.
Yes, honey. Welcome, every single last one of y'all via live stream from YouTube, featured StreamYard. Ladies and gentlemen, the new and approved platform booster or platform, whatever you want to call it. Yes, the new feature, the new. Ooh, ooh. I can say that this is a very nice website to use. But this is how I feel like. And welcome everybody. Welcome where we give our honest opinions, where we spread the knowledge because knowledge is power and we acknowledge what's right, what's wrong, what's in between, because sometimes, it can go right and it can go real wrong. And sometimes, okay, I'm with you when you're right, but when you're wrong, you're wrong. That's the in between.
Right. Today we are covering I want to say a controversial topic. Is basically what it boils down to at the end of the day. However, um, it's something that definitely needs to be known worldwide because a lot of times when this topic is brought up, it's more so cast it down from what it really actually is. It's always played. It's always the downplay. And this right here just shows exactly what we still face in the world today, especially being of color, or should I say melanated. But yeah,
What
so
Cat Williams said, this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This is some bullshit.
this is gonna be like a 10-minute clip. As a matter of fact, while you guys are here, please stop right now. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share. Share down. Okay, to all your cashy friends. Okay. Um, Let them know that we are here to create, motivate, and bring awareness to help raise vibrations at the end of the day.
Yes, because knowledge is power.
There you go. All right, so here is the clip. Just to give y'all like a brief little rundown, this is in the city of Alabama. So, and sorry guys, excuse the background noises. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go on mute when I play the
You
video.
said the city of Alabama or the state of Alabama?
The state of Alabama. I meant to say in the city in the state of Alabama. There you go. In a city called New Bern in the state of Alabama. It's a small town that um, has a population of about 250 people. So, um, yeah, I think they said that about 75% of the population is of color. So, here we go.
It's often a straightforward process in this country. You hold an election for office, a clear winner is declared, and that person assumes the position once the votes are counted and certified. But New Bern, Alabama is a bit different. They haven't held elections for years, with the position often handed down from father to son for multiple generations, until one man went against the norm. And he says it's led to him being blocked from his mayoral duties for years. Now the battle over who's really in charge is at the center of a federal lawsuit as tensions run high. Our Steve Osinsami has the tale of two mayors.
New Bern, Alabama is one of those small places in America where you'll find nearly a dozen churches to worship the Lord, but not a single grocery store. It's barely a mile.
Ooh, the shade.
People, an old cotton town where the history of slavery still lives deep in the soil. Even the cemeteries are still racially segregated. This is where white people are buried. And over here is the dirt road that takes you to a hill where the descendants of former slaves still bury their dead today.
I'm not trying to divide the town, just want to make the town better.
For the first time ever, a child of those black ancestors has become the city's mayor, hoping he can bring people together. But in a lawsuit he's filed in federal court, he says that some of his white neighbors have kept him from the job and locked him out of office. And he's seen here arguing with one of them outside the building, a city clerk who he and his black voters tried to persuade to their side but failed.
What you're doing is unjust.
No, it's not.
It is. It's absolutely unjust. It's unjust by this gentleman and it's unjust by the people of this town.
Do you feel cheated?
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel discriminated against?
Yes.
What is it that you want to see happen?
I want to take my rightful seat and I want to hold each and every one of them accountable for what they did.
56-year-old Patrick Braxton was born and raised here and became the city's first black mayor in 2020 when he quietly filed the paperwork at this county courthouse to run for the position. Up until that year, no one had ever officially put in for the job. How many years has this place gone without an election?
I think they said about 60 so.
So then how was the mayor decided here?
Just hand it down, hand it down.
And let me guess, what was the race of this mayor in this town? What's it always been?
White.
Yeah, every single time.
Yes.
The mayor at the time was this man, Haywood Stokes III. His father, Haywood Stokes Jr., who died 10 years ago, was the mayor before. And in a response to the federal lawsuit, he and his lawyers admit that the town of New Bern has not held an election for years prior to decide who leads their city. But they deny that there's any racism or a conspiracy here to keep black people out of office. He and Patrick Braxton are both volunteers at the fire station on Main Street. They've known each other for more than a decade. So it was a shock to everyone when the legal deadline had passed to run for the job, and this time a black man, Patrick Braxton, had gone through the trouble of filing the proper paperwork and was the one and only candidate. Months later, he was seen here, being sworn into office by a state judge. And like previous mayors before him, he appointed his own city council, who put their hands on the Bible that same warm evening.
You know, we was very excited. We had one meeting.
You did have a meeting in City
One,
Hall?
yes.
Oh.
We got a chance to come in, and
Try to get
try
organized.
to organize what,
Mhm.
that was it.
They say it felt good in a town where 85% of the residents are black to finally have a city council that looked more like the people they serve. So you met the former mayor, Woody, after you were sworn in,
Yes.
and there didn't appear to be any problems?
No problem.
And said, here are the keys?
Yeah.
And that's it?
That's it. Walked off.
So now you have a meeting at City Hall. When did the doors get locked?
Well,
I
we
guess
don't
the next
know.
day, we
Notice.
don't know exactly when. I guess they knew we was there.
Can you imagine? It's a city hall,
Mm-mm.
town hall, and it's locked forever. It's been locked for 2 years now. Well, I feel that it's
Let's hear it.
2 years. Oh, hell no. So y'all permanently got this job. And ain't nobody voted for another mayor in 2 years.
No. They've never ever had a formal voting for mayor ever. He was the first candidate to ever run. He's just been like, since he's been nominated, he's been locked out of the city hall for 2 years, going on 2 years. Since he's been mayor, he's the mayor.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. Been locked out for 2 years. Everybody, the council, the everybody, the whole squad got locked out. How, Sway? I guess the last mayor had some extra keys laying around, huh? Somebody had some master keys.
Oh, I was about to say, maybe it sounds like they gave them the wrong keys to me.
Mm-hmm.
All about race. And I don't mind saying that. That's what it's about because I've lived here all my life.
According to their lawsuit, they're also locked out of the city's accounts at this bank on the other side of the county. Meanwhile, the Black City Council members say that the old City Council continues to collect taxes, pay the lawn crews, and somehow conduct regular business.
Do you even know who's holding the meetings?
No.
No, and they must be holding it in a private home.
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
We tried more than once to get the former mayor's side of the story, knocking on his door when it appeared he was home. He didn't answer. In court filings, Woody III explains his position, accusing Mayor Braxton of living outside the city limits, which would disqualify Braxton from being the mayor. And it is true that Mayor Braxton has more than one home, one that he uses as his city residence that he rents, and this one where he lives with his family outside the city.
Don't be showing that man his fucking house.
Woody Stokes is arguing that he gets to hold on to the job
Hell wrong with y'all.
because of a special election he claims was held in October to vote on the new city council, weeks before the Black City Council was sworn in, where only the old city council members
That's
qualified
bullshit.
to run, and because of that, kept their jobs. He says his old city council put him back in charge. But in his lawsuit, Mayor Braxton says that his side didn't even know that a special election was happening, and says that if it did, it was no good, saying that it took place in secret and that no notice of a special election was ever published.
Y'all just need to go on and leave us alone.
But there's not a story here.
We went to the Mercantile Store, a small diner across the street from the town hall, a place that Black residents say is ground zero for Mayor Braxton's opposition. We were told to leave the room.
You just need to go on and leave us alone. It's going to be a black and white thing, and y'all know it.
If you're living and you're working here, someone can
Well,
make
if you
your
saying it,
life
then shit, you
living
part of the
hell.
problem.
It can really affect you, your family. You will be quiet.
On our walk with the mayor, the few white residents we met who support him were only comfortable telling us so off camera.
You see what I've been trying to tell you?
Yeah. That people are afraid.
Yeah.
Of what?
I don't know what it is. They friends, who gonna stop speaking to them?
One small exception was the kind woman working at the town's new library who didn't really want to take a side.
I think it's very unfortunate for the town of New Bern to have to go through this conflict. And I'm hoping that people will listen to each other and be graceful with each other and come together as the New Bern community.
LaQuina Lewis has become sort of a political activist.
Big shout out to the MOS gang in the building.
You tell me. Power, the power structure.
These are some of the frightening letters filled with racial slurs that she says she's gotten in the mail.
This is why I just can't say it's not race. I received a lot of hate mail that referenced lynchings and name calling, referenced my children. So this is
Why it look
personal,
like a bunch
and
of
this
kids?
is serious.
Never mind.
This isn't a game. And obviously people want it to go away.
One of the white residents who we saw in the restaurant, he said, you guys are just going to make it about race. What do you say to that?
Look at the deck of cards. It's not necessarily about race, but we have to admit and be honest that race does play a small factor in this.
Don't undermine it, girl. It's a big factor.
So guilty. Really, I do. Because we have allowed this to happen to us for years and years. We allowed it to happen. I've never known a Black man, even if it was a white man, being elected mayor here in New Bern. I've never known that. And we should have said something, done something, see could we get some help from somewhere. but we didn't.
Why?
And that's what I asked myself. Why?
The mayor, who according to a state court is still this man, wants the state or federal court to come to town and make things right. But if they don't, he says he's not going away and that there will be a real election when his term is up. He has big hopes to finally bring in a grocery store. It's high time, he says, for Black folks in small towns like his to start claiming a little more agency over their own lives.
It has to disappoint you that it's along racial lines.
Yes. Because I had one little lady told me the town wasn't ready for a black mayor.
Someone told you that?
Yeah.
Was it a white lady who
Yes.
told you that? The town wasn't ready for a black mayor.
Yes.
What did you say to her?
They better get ready. So I'm here.
Okay, you better tell
Hi,
them.
everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event
I'm
coverage,
saying he ain't
click on
going
the right
nowhere.
over
You
here
finna throw a
to
cookout in
subscribe to our
front
channel.
of City Hall right
Download
now.
the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.
Somebody go bring potato salad and baked beans and some loaves of bread. He finna hold the biggest barbecue in front of City Hall. That's what he need to do. I ain't even gonna hold you, cuz. That's exactly what he need to do. So, Mr. Braxton, Mayor Braxton, if you watching this live, if you ever have a come across this video before your term is up, I need for you to hold the biggest cookout in 2024. Well, I'm here to tell you right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and manifest that you, Mayor Braxton, will come across this video and you will do exactly what I'm finna tell you to do. You going to hold the biggest cookout in front of City Hall with a whole bunch of baked beans, potato salad. Make sure you get Pop and Uncle and them, you know what I'm saying, the people that know how to cook that pig, moisturize that pig and things, and the cow had the hamburgers, the hot dogs, but the ribs, the pork chops, the leg quarters. Make sure you have all that on, you know what I'm saying. Then you get auntie in there to make potato salads. You're gonna have about 3-5 different potato salads, but that's all right. They all gonna be good. And then you're gonna have some baked beans, and then you're gonna put it all together with some white bread and some uh or some Hawaiian rolls. Now, for the people that don't eat that stuff, pork and you know stuff, beef and stuff like that, then all right. And then you gonna hold the world. Then you gonna hold
Your
a
ass gonna
city
get a
fish
snack.
fry. No, why? No. You gotta change it up. See, you gotta change it up. So you gonna barbecue, yeah, with the Hawaiian rolls. The original ones. And so then okay, then the next go around later on in 2024, you gonna hold a fish fry. You gonna have white catfish and tilapia. You gonna have coleslaw. You know what I'm saying? Fries. So about that for the kids and stuff like that. That's what you do, Mayor Braxton. That's what you can do. You want to bring people together, have a whole bunch of us cook some of that good old food down there in front of City Hall. Uh-huh. That's how you get. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This situation right here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wanted to bring awareness to this situation due to the fact that a lot of people say that racism racism is not a thing these days. But clearly, how can a mayor get locked out of his own workplace?
A city official.
Him and his crew.
I can see why you hating from. I don't know why you hating from outside the club. You can't even get in.
They got kicked out the club. Well, they got put out the club. They got tricked out the club.
Nah, they was denied
Had
access. That's what that was.
had access One day. Oh, I dropped the link if you want to come up. Oh, let me read the comments though.
Nah, for real though. For real.
Everybody stop what you're doing and make sure you go and like this video. Please share it to all your cashew friends, all your cashew groups, everybody. Make sure you share it to anybody who is, may need to hear some, you know, something, here's some messages, you know,
That
everybody
shit
is welcome.
crazy.
Share, like, subscribe.
They got that
And leave.
free 24-hour VIP status.
Excuse me, MOS gang. How many phones do you have? Oh. So yeah. MOS gang and I were going to actually originally do this segment because I was so like heated when I first saw this, video for the first time. It was just I was boiling on the inside because I was like, this cannot be real. This cannot be real. Right, too many. That is the point because you talking about your phone is dead, but you have 7 of them. So find one and put it to use. We were originally going to do this, y'all. So that's why I'm trying to get her to come on up here and give her opinion. She wants to do an episode. I feel like, she wants to do an episode. I told her to pick out a topic, and I think she feels my pain because it's actually
I'm
kind of
locked out. They won't let me
right,
in.
right, right. Um,
No more locked doors.
I think that the I think that the mayor is going to take it to the not the what is it, the Supreme Court? They're in federal court right now, but I think like
Hmm.
a
Yeah,
supreme.
it's finna go to a higher anarchy.
There you go.
Hmm.
And I pray that because honestly, I wonder how would that work. Like, okay, so how long do mayors sit in the chair? Well, how long is a mayor's
It
term?
it depends. It really does depend on the counties and whatever. Because you got some counties, you could be a mayor for as long as you keep winning, eh, you could become mayor. So that's really like,
So it says Google says the most common mayoral term length is 4 years. That's what Google says. Um,
okay, to certain people, yeah, 4 years.
and then they're limited to a number of 2 terms. So they
See,
can only
nah,
serve
it
at
wasn't like
most
that down here.
if one term is 4 years, or the 2 terms would be 8 years. So it says mayors shall serve more than 3 consecutive 4 years. I don't know. Maybe this could be. I'm just looking on Google just to see. So technically,
Shit,
his mayor term is technically up if he's been locked out of the building for 2 years.
yeah, he ain't had a chance to do shit. Y'all let that man open up the damn building now. Go ahead and turn the little. He need. I mean, the town already black. Just go ahead and let him go ahead and change everything. Nah.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can pull up.
Yeah, I know why you saying that. I hit it on accident, but I was like, yep, it was destiny.
All right, so trying to see if I can pull up the actual lawsuit.
But hey, he can still run for mayor again, even after.
But still, he was slighted. So, I mean,
Then they said they had a private election and he ain't know nothing about.
yeah, something that they tried to do.
Okay, while she researching that, ladies and gentlemen, I have went to the store today, y'all, and I seen this bag of popcorn, and the popcorn was called Bad Monkey.
That's what I thought you was going to say, that you wanted some puff corn, the hot kind, like me. Because I damn sure was looking for it in goddamn Big Lots earlier. But okay.
This popcorn was called Bad Monkey. I'm like, who the fuck thinks of this ingenious shit? Who in they right mind did this shit like this?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi guys,
Hey
how are
there.
you? I just wanted to put my input. I just feel, excuse
Hold
me.
on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. This thing is it's all playing. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Not to cut you off. 1 second. Y'all can see that.
Mayor's office is producing race.
Yeah.
A supporter of the town's first black mayor has received a graphic hate message in the mail. WVTM 13's John Papke joins us with tonight's Special Investigates update. When did the offensive blowback begin, John?
Well, last fall, Guy. In fact, within days of New Bern's first black mayor filing a lawsuit over what he called racist motives to keep him from carrying out his elected duties. Be warned, some of the images we are about to show you might be too graphic for younger viewers.
I took my key, stuck it in.
Last week, we introduced you to Patrick Braxton, who claims he
And
was
it better be graphic.
in 2020 after becoming New Bern's first black mayor.
I want to see this town grow and everyone can come together and be created equal.
Food distributions, utility assistance.
LaQuina Lewis's nonprofit offers a community food bank in the area. When she reached out to Braxton to use his church for a distribution spot last year, she was shocked to hear about his political plight.
It broke my heart because in my eyes, hey, we're in 2023. What do you mean you're being locked out of City Hall?
So she helped him hire an attorney who filed a lawsuit against New Bern's former white mayor and majority white town council last November. Braxton accused them of blocking him from serving his hometown because he was black. The former mayor and council deny those claims, even pointing out Braxton has been disqualified from the mayor's office by the Alabama Attorney General and stating their actions had nothing to do with race.
Where does that food come from?
Within 2 weeks of Braxton filing his lawsuit, Lewis received this envelope, carrying an anonymous 4-page hate-themed thread inside. Filled with foul language and racial slurs, it mentions Lewis and who they call non-mayor Braxton. The author states if they don't get out of town, they could die or get burned down. They also claim they were watching Lewis's 4 kids and her new home.
I was very fearful of my life.
And not they trying to write with their opposite hand to make
More
so
than
they can't
anything, I was
figure
upset.
that handwriting, because ain't no
Honestly,
fucking way
that
to write like that in
it
real
went
life.
that far.
2 months earlier, Lewis's historic Selma house did burn up. So far, investigators say the cause is undetermined. Finally, this page of the hate mail even showed a sketch of Lewis and Braxton with swastikas for eyes being lynched. Brazen images we chose to blur out that Lewis is convinced target her role in Braxton's legal battle.
I feel like I received the hate mail because of the steps that I took to make sure that some awareness was brought to it.
Nobody knows who sent the threat to Lewis. She says the notes have been turned over to the FBI and promises they will not derail her mission to make a difference.
I would like to see change, and I'm determined to make sure that that happens.
One food giveaway or historic mayoral race at a time.
Wow, John, do we know where these letters are now?
But damn, all they had
Like
was
I
sweet
mentioned,
potatoes.
Lewis claims the
But
racist notes were turned over to the FBI, but Bureau representatives would not confirm to me or deny whether they've opened an official investigation. We'll be sure to keep you posted.
first of all, I want to say, who the fuck dressed the mayor? Because they knew better than that shit. Second of all, I want to say, all they had at the motherfucking giveaway was sweet potatoes. Third, the fuck of all, bitch, you mean to tell me that I'm sorry, I forgot where I was, ma'am. You know what? But I just feel like there is no way in the world to like how okay, when did the hate mail start? Ain't no way they just not getting they got to earn that mail. Ain't no way they just not saying something about all this. You just not getting mad. You just not getting tired of not being able to do your job. You just like I don't get it. I feel like they let them do that.
It's not to say that they're just not getting all this. I would say more so of we're just now. It's no telling how far the like you know what I'm saying, how long that they've been trying to get exposure to this situation. You know what I'm saying? If they've been locked out of the shit for 2 years at this point, you know what I'm saying? It's just think about
So
it,
the
you
hate
know.
mail was locked in the mayor office or like because
No,
that
they
just
sent it to
defeats
the
the
lady
purpose.
home. They sent it to the lady. They sent it to his home and the lady home, or they burnt her house up and shit too.
Right. And you mean to tell me they didn't call
So
the goons out? You mean to tell me if
they,
that place is
who you gonna
75%
call them out
black?
on? You don't even know who locked you out. You don't know who. I mean, you have a clue of who did it,
Y'all about to say, fuck
but
all that. Oh, Jesus.
you
You
don't
know
know who
what?
burnt your
I'm
shit up.
sorry, y'all. I was raised by sailors. Sorry. But, yeah, that's a hard pill for me to swallow. Well, I'm really glad I ain't got to swallow it because, child, the whole city be burnt up.
That's the cancer for you, y'all. Go ahead, finish.
I'm serious. Like, what? See, y'all, I only got a better for my smoke detector. That's my smoke detector, okay? Burnt up. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you all right in your smoke detector.
Period. It don't even believe in that shit. No.
Not y'all don't smoke out the smoke detector.
Even the smoke detector ain't gonna snitch.
So like we gonna be burnt up messing with this smoke detector.
Like tater tots.
Oh nah, that bitch still gonna kick on though. I don't know what you got going on. But look, you remember the last time it went off?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. But yes, I can't imagine staying in that city. I would have to move if I was a resident. Well, dang, everybody just got quiet when I came up. Let me go.
Not no, I was giving you free range to say exactly how
I
you
was
felt.
done. I can't stop cussing, and we want this to be, so I said what I said.
Okay, so yeah, honestly, I just wanted to bring awareness to like what we still actually go through today in this world, where we don't even have equal rights. They call us U.S. citizens and things of such sort. We have Independence Day. We all, or most of us, celebrate those paganistic holidays, and they actually mean us nothing. Truth be told, so because like, what are you celebrating for? Look at how your people are being treated.
Yeah, because that's just up close in your face, Kuda Kente racism. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Right, that man won fair and square, and still not. He's not even able to do his job, the job that he was appointed to. Well, he rightfully so got the position,
Those
but you
clear
know,
people made the whole city stop.
right. But actually, they ain't make the city stop. The city's still running. They made them stop. They
Well,
ain't
I,
stopped
I
nobody
mean,
but
it would
them.
be hard to, actually, because it's a lot of shit that get done at City Hall. I mean, come on now, that run the
Right.
city.
So basically, it's still
So
running. It's just not known where it's being ran at. They just don't have no shit. I feel like it's probably still being ran in the goddamn city hall. Truth be told, shit, they just hey,
they like, hey
I
y'all, cut off the
honestly,
lights.
for real, no cap.
Hey y'all, they coming.
Bye. Like for real though, all bullshit aside,
Shit, just nasty.
nasty little worms.
Uh-huh. Mm-mm-mm. But yes, to heck with the people that says racism does not exist in some way, form, or fashion. It does, whether it
And
is
we
at the
still live
job,
in it.
whether it's
And-
in your pay, whether it's bitch, you got to sit right next to redneck Billy Bob.
Okay. Matter of fact, when you gotta serve these motherfuckers and they want to
Right,
call you
even
a porch monkey
worse.
and shit. But one thing about it, you want to call me a porch monkey, I bet I won't serve you. And Neek said that.
And I damn sure won't be on your perch.
It ain't about what you call me, but I can't answer to that one.
Mm. I can't say I ain't never been called that now.
Well, I have.
Yeah.
And guess what? It was hello from the other side.
I can imagine because my other
You know, I beat
side would
around
have
the girl.
made
You
you
know, I beat around the
cry.
block. I beat around the block every time. Look, the man used to still come in the store. I was working at a Circle K, and that man called me a porch monkey.
Oh
I
Jesus!
was still working
Wow.
at that store. That man used to still come in there. I politely, when he come in there and it's his turn at the register, I politely walk my happy on ass away from the
Right. I
register.
have the right
I
to
refuse
refuse
to serve
service.
you. I would never serve you ever again. Go get, matter of fact, find them cause monkey porch monkeys can't serve. They don't serve nobody.
Woo!
I can't help you, baby. That is not in my job description. Not as a porch monkey. I'm sorry.
And I don't even own a porch. I'm just, I'm just
Girl,
man.
you don't need to go nowhere farther than the porch, honey, because
Ooh, shit.
girl, I'm talking about. I hate to say it like this, but literally Suncoast trailer
Right.
type.
Like, how dare you?
You hear me? Like, don't do that.
Your porch
Like,
sit on the trailer.
if that, if it could do that,
Right, your porch actually sit on bricks. That's supposed to be your stairs, bitch.
nah.
All right.
But that's okay. One thing about it, monkeys are more like humans.
I bet they look like just like them that got darn that hate mail, raggedy, chicken scratch.
Girl, I tell you no lie. Like probably like 2 months after I stopped working there, his house had got I ain't gonna say rated, but DCF rated that shit. When I tell you, bro, they put that shit on the news. When I tell you it was maggots,
Oh my.
freaking like literally feces, animal feces, churn feces, rotten baby diapers, all that shit, bro. Deplorable. They named that shit deplorable.
Oh my.
I was like, that's crazy. But I'm the porch monkey though.
Ooh, right.
You know me, I've been the block on their ass. I don't give a damn.
You barn monkey.
Stupid ass.
I would say so.
All right, vibe. Anything to say?
But thank
Hold
you
up.
so much for having me, guys. I'm out.
Hold on. Question. Did you figure out, what you were going to do?
No. I had like too many ideas started rolling in my mind, so I just decided to, push everything in the leave me alone corner right now. So no, I haven't. It was stressing me out.
Damn, I feel your pain.
No,
But
I
all right,
feel
guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share to all your cashy ass friends. Okay. Just
yeah.
tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friend to tell their friend and to tell them to tell another friend. You know what I'm saying?
The
Because
shit
the
my
more
friend
that
shit.
we, there you go. The more that we get the word out, the more that we create awareness, the faster we have the ability to, transform things or to get the energy to the situation of, whatever it is that we're trying to transform. So the first thing that we have to do is create awareness. Okay.
And tell us how you feel, because I feel like that's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Oh, girl, listen, honey. Girl. It's crazy that
Because I feel
that
like
lady house got set on fire, but they still put him in a whole picture of that man property.
correct.
You feel me? Like that's wild. And I'm still confused at the part that they said the Black community is 75% of the town's population.
Right.
I'm so
Like,
confused.
you think they rioted at the place up there yonder? We'd
It's
have told that
crazy.
little city down.
And another thing that I'm confused about: how can they have a secret election?
What?
Hold on, I need to
Amen.
look that up. I gotta
Amen.
look that up. Hold on, y'all know I'm gonna hold on. I gotta see exactly what.
In small towns like his to start claiming a little more agency over their own lives.
It has to disappoint you that it's along racial lines.
Yes. Because one little lady told me the town wasn't ready for a black male.
Someone told you that?
Yeah.
Was it a white lady who told
Yes.
you that? The town wasn't ready for a black man.
Yes.
What did you say to her?
They better get ready. Because I'm him.
Who, according to a state court, is still
Listen to each other and
jobs. He says his old city council put him back in charge. But in his lawsuit, Mayor Braxton says that his side didn't even know that a special election was happening. Here's where it gets more complicated. Mr. Woody Stokes is arguing that he gets to hold on to the job because of a special election he claims was held in October to vote on the new city council, weeks before the Black city council was sworn in, where only the old city council members qualified to run, and because of that, kept their jobs. He says his old city council put him back in charge. But in his lawsuit, Mayor Braxton says that his side didn't even know that a special election was happening and says that if it did, it was no good, saying that it took place in secret and that no notice of a special election was ever published.
Y'all just need to go on and leave us alone.
But there's not a story here.
I really do find it crazy that just blew my mind. That really blew my mind. It blows my mind that in the world that we live in today, things of this nature are still occurring. Like all because of the color of his skin. And it also makes me wonder, what is it that people have running to where they don't want to give up their position? They don't want to pass over the position. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm glad that, we are bringing awareness to the situation. If you guys go and find out any more information, or if you see any updates on that, of course, don't be afraid, or don't hesitate to come and let us know. We will be back sometime in the near future. I'm actually going over to TikTok, so you guys catch me on TikTok. I will be doing readings over there. My name over there is Neek So Unique as well. Follow me on TikTok. I think that's it. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Let us know any updates, or if you guys have any topics that you would like for us to cover, or that you would like our opinions on. Also leave that in the comments. I will put all of our social media info in the description. And yeah, we'll see y'all later.